morning, everyone. I'm Bonita from Pennies to Dollars, and welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you have been following me. I talk about living frugally. I also talk about living in the country. I talk about trying to minimalize my home and Swedish death clean and decluttering. So if those topics interest you, welcome, and I'm glad to have you here. Today we're going to touch on decluttering and how living frugally and decluttering and minimalism, in my world, they all connect. I was new to decluttering a few years ago. I had on blinders. I didn't even see things that were in my home. I didn't see things that I had. I didn't see that they had sat there for a long time. And I didn't see that I had things I could be using, that I was repurchasing, because I didn't know what I had. So at that time, I started trying to look at things and see what I had and start using up those things. And I realized how much money that was saving me. Right now, times are tough. Things are so expensive. And some of the things I'm doing on the weekend is I'm finding things to do around my home, to better my home, to not cost any money, to maybe make some money, and to find hidden dollars that I have stored for years. So as I go through things, I look for things that I can use now. I look for light bulbs. I look for anything like that that I could be using now that maybe I have stashed back. I live in an old country farmhouse. There's only one closet and it's under the stairwell. Back in the day when this was built in the early 1900s, people didn't have a lot of clothes. They had church clothes, they had work clothes, and they didn't wash a lot, and they didn't store a lot of things. So that is all there was. I've also heard that they also taxed you based on how many closets you had. So this house doesn't have closets. So over the years, I had stored things like on the stairwell upstairs. I had stored things in different areas because I didn't have any space. And then over the years, that just became normal because you didn't have closets to hide them in. But if you have closets and you don't know what's in there, or you might be surprised what's in there, it is really helpful to start picking an area and start going through it. I have found so many things that I could sell. I have found so many things that I could use. And it has taken me a lot of time going through things. And in that time, I'm not spending money. I'm not going out and spending money because I am dealing with my stuff that I already have. And when you start dealing with the stuff you already have, you lose the urge to keep bringing it in. So it really does help you live frugally to start seeing how much stuff you already really have in your house. We have found ways to donate things. We have found things we could sell that's made us extra cash. And we have also just given things away. A weekend or so ago, we went through some of our outbuildings and areas out here and just found whatever scrap metal we could find, and old fans, old things that just had metal in them. And we made a huge pile. We advertised that on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody came and picked it all up and took it away for us. And so all that was just gone. And as you start taking out that trash, getting rid of the things that don't have any value, the things that can't really be used again, the things that you don't need, or you've passed that season of life and they're not useful to you anymore, you will see the space it opens up, not only on your property, in your house, but in your mental real estate. You will see how much space it opens up. And then you don't want to fill it again with things. You want to fill it with things that you want to do or experiences you want to have. You find that you don't want to replace it with things. So it's a really freeing feeling. And you don't have to get rid of a bunch of stuff to start experiencing the benefit that there is in getting rid of some of the stuff and going through some of the stuff. We all have stuff we should have never bought. We all have stuff we should have never kept this long. And if you look at stuff as money and money as the hours that you've worked for it. And the hours that you've worked for it as taking away hours in your life that you could have been doing things that you really wanted to be doing. It's really an eye-opener. So start removing some of that excess. Take out that trash. You will thank yourself later, and you will be so proud of your accomplishments. Just the last 3 weekends, I found a bunch of paint that I had bought. And I will buy paint off of the clearance section, like at Lowe's, when they mismatch the paint colors and it's not to someone's satisfaction. They have a section that is all like 50% paint. And so over the years, I have bought different colors to do things. And so I found this paint, and it was still good. And so I started repainting like picnic tables and windmills and the propane tank, things like that in my yard to just make my home more of an oasis, more of a comfortable place. The more comfortable you can make your home, the more you don't want to go out and find ways to enjoy yourself, because you enjoy being there. And that helps you live more frugally. The more that you can make your house that oasis that you long for when you're going out and looking for excitement. You may not even realize that your belongings have started taking up so much space like I did. You may not even realize that you have so much stuff, either in drawers or in closets or on shelves. And letting go of some of this brings so much more into your life. It brings more time, more money, more relaxation, and it's just such an eye-opener. I wish I could describe it in a better way. I hope I've helped describe it to you so that maybe you would like to tackle a small area and find out for yourself. And the benefits that you will start seeing are less stress and being able to focus more on your life with your health, with your relationships, rather than having all of that stuff take up your mental real estate. So I hope this has helped and been encouraging to you, and if it has, please like and follow, and I hope to see you in the next video.